It's Monday again. That means we have to talk about the past week's announcements and what has been released. Did I buy any of them? And by the way, if you're like, oh my god, is it already Christmas? Well, on my face, it clearly is. And the palette that I used for this look is actually the ODESZA Merry Christmas palette. We will talk about their re-releasing the two palettes this year in just a couple minutes, but if you want to see how I created this look, you have to be a bit more patient because this is the intro look that I will do for the Alaert series. That means beginning December 1st until December 31st, I will do 31 long form videos. So I filmed the Get Ready With Me for the first one today, and make sure you subscribe to not miss out any of these videos. And now let's head into the releases, and I have thoughts about a lot of them. What did Ariana Grande smoke? Like, this is a $150 mini fragrance advent calendar, all with her fragrances? To be honest, I was not aware of the fact that Ariana Grande had more than one fragrance because I only know the Cloud. So I'm a bit confused that there are enough to fill an advent calendar, but if you want to spend $150 on a perfume, I highly recommend maybe getting one bottle that you might really like. I don't see the value in this. Like, who wants to try all of her perfumes? Like, will you really like these? Because I don't think you will. To me, this is sort of a cash grab. Like, money will come in, definitely. Same with this one. Prada came out with candles. Candles for 75 money. You can also take 75 money, put them in a fire resistant jar and light them up. That will have the same outcome. And it's not even like special scents. One is vanilla, one is a floral scent, the other one is cedar wood, and the other one is ylang, Y-L-A-N-G, floral woody scent. No, and all of these scent descriptions, they sound like something I would use in the shower. A much more exciting release are these new palettes from Vizard. They brought out sister palettes to their bestsellers. One is the Violet Vespertine and the other one is the Cashmere Charmeuse, whatever. It's French. I don't speak French very well. The Violet Vespertine, not so much my vibe. I don't know what it is. It's too much of the same in my opinion, but the Cashmere Charmeuse, I think I'm pronouncing that wrong and I think it will sound super ridiculous. I'm very sorry. This is a pretty palette. I do love Cashmere already. It's one of my, it's my favorite Vizard palette. And I say that even though I do have the Grande Pro 1X, which is the most versatile companion palette you will ever get in the market. But the Cashmere palette, nailed it. And I'm actually considering buying the Cashmere Charmeuse. The thing is, the second part of the word is a English slang, is a German slang word for a female fun organ between her legs. So that maybe that's why I feel kind of weird saying this. But I'm actually considering getting this. Again, the Violet Vespertine, not so much, even though I kind of like the swatches. No. Maybe the new Cashmere version, that looks really, really nice. And maybe this one once it comes to Beauty Bay, because I can order on a Vizard website, but you have to pay duties and I don't want to order it on Beautylish. So maybe when it comes to Beauty Bay. Maybe. It's a big maybe. It's not a yes, it's a maybe because, you know, new beauty budget and so. We talked now 2 weeks in a row about this, now the third one, the Carly Bible brand. It's the Beauty Bible and now we see the products, and who would have thought that this is a warm, neutral eyeshadow palette with orange. Did time stop for her? Like, this palette would have been such a banging bestseller in 2016, maybe 2017, maybe even 2018. But nowadays, I'm sorry, you are 6 years too late, the least. I have to admit, one of the lipsticks, there's one that is like a bright reddish pink. That one looks nice. In general, the lipsticks look quite nice. I don't really see somebody wearing the super nude one because that looks actually like a concealer stick. But other than that, they look good. There are also 4 highlighters. Nice. Are these setting powders? Oh no, it's not 4 highlighters. It's 7 highlighters in different shades. They look really punchy, but everything about this collection is 2016 makeup. And I wish that 2016, oh my god, I just spit on myself. Very feminine again. I wish 2016, 2015 makeup, the Tumblr makeup, the cozy fall makeup era would come back. And I think we work our way up there to have it back soon because I'm sick of clean girl shit. But we moved on. We moved on from only warm oranges to these types of looks. We moved on to indie brands giving us the most beautiful multi-chromes, either in cool tones or warm tones or neutral tones or purples, red, greens, whatever. We are much more out there now. You know what I mean? I think this is just 6 to 7 years too late. And I'm actually sad about this because I have not seen the video, but I kind of have a feeling that she might be very passionate about that because this is what I imagined when I saw Carly Bible brand. But this is nothing that will sell. And I predict that they will be out of business next year. ODESZA just released their holiday collection, and besides 2 new palettes, they're also bringing back the ones from last year, the Christmas Eve and Merry Christmas palettes, if you did not get the chance to snatch them or to catch them. If you didn't have the chance to catch them last year, you have the chance now. And besides that, they also have 2 other palettes. One is called the Reindeer. Hey Reindeer, let me read that. The Snow Dream palette and the Hey Reindeer palette. I ordered all of them. And you might be like, but you have the other palettes already. Why did you order them? Yes. Make sure you are following me on Instagram because I will give away the 2 Christmas palettes from last year in December. So just a little announcement here. To be honest, the new palettes, the promo pics look super weak. Like, how is it possible that a brand is doing these promo pics and approve them and like, yes, 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 this is the best our palettes ever looked. No, it doesn't. But I also have to admit that the promo pics of the Merry Christmas and the Christmas Eve do not look good. So I have high hopes that they might look better in person. And I watched the video from Angelica Ninquist and from Betty Jean because the looks that Angelica Ninquist did were not up my alley. I did not like them. But the looks that Betty Jean did with both of the new palettes, I like that. So I don't know when this will arrive. I ordered it like 4 minutes after they released. So it might arrive this week or next week. They take around 1.5 weeks to arrive here, but they haven't shipped out yet. This is a very confusing one. So KVD has released this hashtag KVD F the rules. So I assume it means KVD fuck the rules. And they're collabing with Michaela. I thought KVD was on a good way to lose this anti-vax bullshit lizard people image that the person Kat Von D left with them. And now they are collabing with one of the most lying pieces of shit on the internet. I don't even get the text. Michaela's never just one thing, and neither are you. KVD makes makeup for when you want to follow the rules, plus for when you just want to say fuck it. But the whole campaign is called Fuck the Rules. And then there are these promo pics, and to be honest, I love the makeup they did on Michaela. I think this black winged out look with this very editorial, sharp lines, and then this glossy black to red lip. This is a thing. I love this makeup look. But then there is this other makeup look of the girl on the picture in the upper right corner with yellow, blue, and this Barbie pink lips that just looks like something a 2-year-old would do on its own face with some crayons. This looks really, really bad. What the fuck is this? I assume it's an eyeshadow palette, liquid lipsticks, and glosses. That's my assumption. Never was a makeup collection easier to skip than this. We talked about this already. Bella Beauté Bar now revealed their Bejeweled palette, and okay, am I crazy? This looks like basic witch and the recently de-influenced palette mixed together. Am I crazy? Like, the recently de-influenced is a palette I kind of wanted to have, but I lost so much interest in them. And this palette is just so nothing. The color story is not it. The thing is, the formulation of Bella Beauté Bar is really good. I do have the Smoky Glam palette, and this is, oh, this is the definition of a smoked pink, gray, purple dream. I love that. But the recent color stories were very, very confusing to me. So easy skip. Although I really want to have the highlighter palette. Okay, let's talk about the Jones Road things. So they brought out like holiday sets containing different pieces from their lines. But I think the eyeshadow palette is new. It's the eyeshadow palette 2.0. And you know, for me, my perspective, my point of view, this collection or these sets could not be more boring. But to be honest, when you are someone that maybe likes the clean girl look that I just hated on, or just in general is a neutral girl or wants to start out with neutral makeup, I think this quad is really good. What have I smoked? Like, is there something in my cherry coke? I really do. I mean, it looks like cardboard, so it looks super cheap, but I think this is a nice way of starting out with eyeshadow. Okay, I definitely should either stop drinking or drink more. Clown McGrath announced a blue eyeshadow. Ooh. This is the Blitz Sapphire eyeshadow. And it comes in the set with the eyeshadow and then an eye gloss. Dear Pat McGrath, the Blitz Sapphire eyeshadow, I assume this is the shade, looks stunning. Could you do us all a favor and please put a shade like this as base for the Mothership 12? This is one of the Blitz Astral shades because we want to have back the Bake Blitz Astral shades. And then you please take this sapphire shade as the first shade in the new Mothership 12. And then you build, please, a cool toned color story all around that with 3 additional Blitz shades. If you could do this for us, we will be very thankful and I will stop bashing your brand. I'm honest, I love that. I think this is a beautiful blue eyeshadow and Pat McGrath just nailed the vibe. Okay, I don't have a price here, but I think it's already available on the website. So I guess it might be, I don't know, like 25, 30, something like that. But this in the new Mothership next year, yes, I can totally imagine that. Let's move on now to Ensley Rain. I think we talked about the palette last week, the Enchanted, what's it called? Enchantment? Lands of Enchantment. And now we have the full color story of the palette. It's a boring, basic pastel palette with some multi-chromes, and I talked about Ensley Rain already. I don't want to support them anymore. Here we have the Cosmic Brushes one. This is a beautiful color story. I don't know if you've seen all the posts. I'm really tempted. This will release this Friday, German time. It's 7 p.m. I'm not sure if I want to get this. I'll have to think about that. Maybe as my last purchase for this year, because afterwards I want to work on other palettes because I need to make up my minds for the end of year ranking. We'd also talked about the Adept Cosmetics palette, and now we have a color story, like a look inside. This is the, what's it called? Element 115. It looks beautiful, to be honest, but I will skip that. It's an easy skip. I don't know why Adept Cosmetics is doing these striped eyeshadow shades. They're throwing me off. The Rose of Matte, I see potential. The rest of the shimmers is beautiful, but I don't want to have these rainbow stripy shades. And last but not least, we have a new release from Unearthly Cosmetics. They do release a holiday palette, and this is the Holiday 23. Does it have a name? I don't think so. Okay, it just says Holiday 23. To be honest, I don't see it. I like the format. I think this is probably great quality. I like the shimmers, but this is not a palette I want to have. It's just a color story that I have over and over again. Okay, so how did she do this week? For me, it's just the ODESZA one that I already bought and the Cosmic Brushes one where I'm still thinking about Vizard. I don't know. Sometimes it takes like months to arrive on Beauty Bay, sometimes only weeks. As far as I know, it has not arrived on Beauty Bay yet, so I'm safe from that. What are your opinions on that? Is there anything else that I forgot to talk about? Please also tag me on Instagram in new release posts if you want to see me talking about them in a video. And don't forget to check out the links. And of course you have to subscribe because otherwise you will miss my Alamet series. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one.